Hey everyone, so the reason I haven't posted in a while is because I wanted to do this video, which is focusing more on the last 6 months since we're now midway into my New Year's resolution. And overall, I'm proud of myself simply for the fact that I stuck to it. So in this video, I'll plan on going over the progress, the various achievements, and areas of improvement in each field that I have pretty much been working on for the last 6 months. And by the end of the video, my goal is to show what is possible when you're just sticking to it, that failures are not the end, and pretty much what my plans are for the next 6 months and how I plan to double down so that way I can achieve my goals. Faith has been the craziest journey for me so far and the most fulfilling. It is and always will be the most important field for me as it is the basis for everything else in my life. I have absolutely grown in my relationship with God as I continue on my journey to become obedient to Him, even up to the point of dying if He wills it. Can't say I'm there yet, but I am closer. I have grown in my trust and love of God, knowing deep down His love for me and that He desires my good. I've witnessed my progress in tackling various vices such as cheap dopamine addiction, alcohol, porn, deep anger and resentment to others, laziness, lack of emotional control, and so much more. I am a person of vices and sin, but also a man in progress. I still have to work on putting God's will above my own and on patience by reducing my ego, but I also realize this will be a life progress. It's not going to just happen. It's just not going to happen automatically, and understanding that actually takes away a lot of pressure and burden that this is a life journey and it's a healing process. So, all in all, faith has been very good. For family and friends, one benefit of being a military brat is that I'm already used to the people coming in and going from my life. Ironically, in my goal of forming more deeper quality bonds, I've increased in joy of being in my own company, learning to value my time more and spend it in a productive way. God has brought amazing people into my life while lessening my time with others. Overall, it makes sense because my journey is not like others, so enjoying the time I have with people while not being so preoccupied with others is meant to produce something greater in me and also let me know that everyone has their own journey. It's definitely healing the inner child who desperately wanted to be popular also. Now I can continue to move forward while cultivating the bonds that I seek, which will help me grow into hopefully a loving and caring person that can be genuine, but also have healthy boundaries that is not meant to have closeness with every single person, and that's okay. For fitness, this field has been a series of trial and errors with various inconsistent progress. Overall, I am going in the right direction, but it seems relatable to the stock market of how my weight goes up and down. My relationship with food, working out, and self-discipline has been changing for the better, and I'm happy to see the results. Now is the time to take all the lessons learned and apply them together consistently with keeping self-discipline as key. But for hard numbers though, I started off the beginning of the year about 241 pounds and I am now at 230, which you can definitely lose a lot more than 11 pounds in 6 months. It's just I had to learn my own path of self-discipline, especially when it came to diet and alcohol and everything. So don't lose hope. Just understand that I'm a very stubborn person, so please understand that you can progress a lot faster than I did. Finances, another area of overall progress. Thankfully, investing has been my strong point, and seeing the fruits of that is very motivating, though I must also keep better at budget discipline to have the consistent levels of investing that I plan, while at the same time increasing my education and forming a healthy and faith-filled view of money and its overall purpose, which for me, my overall view of money is that if I do become wealthy, my number one job is to help take care of the poor and those who can't take care of themselves. And it's a complicated balance because the more I learn, the more I do know that people can help themselves, but it's a journey of knowing how to give education when they're needed and also giving financial help when it's needed. But also, just like in dieting and fitness, it's also about self-discipline and telling myself no, which I really do not like doing. And speaking of education, this is a mixed bag of progress which has been beneficial, but have consistently wandered off track. I created a good habit of daily learning across many subjects which have helped me in life and helped me achieve my goals. Except the main goal, which is social media, especially in the editing, filming, and production, as you can see through me just making multiple mistakes. So I'm trying to be better about refocusing and setting up time to invest in this essential field of study, which I'm hoping all of you would appreciate. And also, it's just a matter of pride to be able to produce something that's beautiful and good and something that you guys would truly enjoy. Another mixed bag is my career field, where I have been all over the place. Navy wise, I'm doing well, but it does provide the main challenge of time allotment due to a unique and challenging schedule. But as for social media, as you can tell, still need to improve more, but it is slowly getting better. I'm sure once I get consistency and quality improved, I'll see growth of viewers wanting to hear my story. And if you're watching this in the future, I hope that pretty much you can see that I got to where I was through a very complicated process, but one that is so much worth it. And I can say right now, even though I'm tired and it hurts and I'm uncomfortable, I can still say it's very much worth it, and to keep going if you're also on this journey. And for the field that probably a lot of you are here to watch is the area of life that is very complicated for me, but also extremely beneficial, which is romance. So I'm still currently single and can't say I've made much progress when it comes to my crush, TG. Usually I wouldn't have an issue pursuing, and it's not fear of rejection holding me back, but I do believe God is telling me to wait and be still for now, so that way I can see that I can be loved and not have to pursue it like I used to in the past. I do admit I could be wrong, but I choose to go with faith on this one. To the massive disagreement of my close friends. Though I can say that there has been growth and progress internally preparing me to be in a relationship, such as healing the hurt from my past of being cheated on and used by observing pros and cons from other people's relationships, working on my insecurities which cause issues in relationships, and very other things to pretty much prepare me for being in a relationship. So I can say that I believe I am very truly on a way towards this goal. And now in a good mental, emotional, and spiritual state to be in a relationship, which is the most important part, honestly. So for now, it's prayer and waiting while working on ways to be a better man and partner. And if he is watching this, just know I've been working on it hard, but even if this is not the one, I am just in a better state and totally. And even if I never meet someone in my life, I do not regret this progress or going on this journey at all, because I am just in a better state of life in general. So I can say that I'm happy with this. Not where I want to be, and don't think I'm just saying, I don't want a relationship. I do, but I'm okay if it doesn't happen, but I'm gonna still pursue it. So my overall view is that I have been absolutely blessed these past 6 months to make the progress that I have and learned as many lessons as I've learned. It's not been easy, but I absolutely have no regrets. I also know I have a lot more work to do these next 6 months to achieve my goals. I feel that at this moment, a new chapter of my life is about to begin, where I will learn if I'll promote in the military and possibly, God willing, be in a relationship within the next 2 months. My overall plan, though, is to double down, take all the lessons I've learned, adapt, and pursue even harder the various goals. By God's grace and mercy, I'll hope to show y'all an amazing result from this journey. And thank you so much for your support, your prayers, and just going along with me on this journey. I hope that you are not too disappointed in me and that you can see the slow growth and progress that I have, and that overall, with learning to adapt this lifestyle of faith and education and the various other fields of life and interwoven them together, that life becomes so much more enjoyable, even in hard times, that it is worth living, that you can get through anything, and knowing that in the end it will be okay. I will definitely say it's very much for me about experiencing all the blessings that God has given me, and I hope that you guys come to that conclusion yourselves. But it's not a push, it's pretty much you guys figure out your own way, and maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you won't. But in the end, I do encourage you to still pursue life, try to get the most out of it, because it is definitely a blessing. So until next video, be blessed.